One sunny afternoon, Min was walking home after a long day at work. As he strolled along the busy street, he noticed something unusual lying on the pavement. Curiosity piqued, he approached and discovered a large, leather wallet. It was old but seemed well made, and when he picked it up, he could feel it was heavy. Min glanced around, but there was no one in sight who appeared to have lost it. He hesitated for a moment, considering the possibilities of keeping it. After all, it could have a significant amount of money inside. However, Min was a man of principle, raised to believe in honesty and integrity. He decided it was best to take the wallet to the local police station, where it could be reported as lost property. The next day, he walked into the station, wallet in hand, and explained the situation to the officer on duty. The officer praised him for his honesty and assured him that they would do their best to locate the owner. Days passed, and Min went about his routine, occasionally wondering if he had done the right thing. He had dreams of opening his own small shop, a quaint place where he could sell handmade crafts and goods. But with limited funds, that dream felt far away. A week later, as Min was cleaning up his small apartment, he heard a knock on the door. To his surprise, it was the officer from the police station, accompanied by a distinguished-looking man in a suit. The officer introduced the man as Mr. Hong, the owner of the wallet. Mr. Hong smiled warmly and extended his hand to Min. "Thank you so much for your honesty. I can't express how grateful I am for what you've done." Min felt a wave of humility wash over him. "I simply did what I felt was right," he replied, slightly embarrassed. After a brief conversation, Mr. Hong asked Min if they could sit down and talk further. They settled at a nearby cafe, where Mr. Hong ordered coffee for both of them. As they talked, Mr. Hong shared his own story, a successful entrepreneur who had built a small empire but had never forgotten the importance of integrity and kindness. Min listened intently, inspired by Mr. Huang's words. Then, Mr. Hong leaned in closer, his expression earnest. "I want to help you, Min. I heard you mention your dream of opening a shop. How much do you need to get started?" Min was taken aback. "Oh, I couldn't possibly." Mr. Hong interrupted gently. "You've already given me something invaluable, my wallet back. This is a small gesture of gratitude. I believe in supporting honest people like you." After a moment of hesitation, Min shared his vision. He described the shop he had always dreamed of, the crafts he wanted to create, and the community he wished to serve. Mr. Hong listened carefully, nodding along with a smile. "I'll help you with the initial funds to get started," he said. "You have the passion, and I believe you can turn that dream into reality." Overwhelmed with gratitude, Min accepted the offer, and they discussed the details. With Mr. Huang's guidance and support, Min was able to secure the necessary funds and even received advice on how to manage a small business effectively. With hard work and dedication, Min's shop began to take shape. He found a cozy location in a bustling part of town, decorated it with his handmade crafts, and opened the doors to his dream. The community responded positively, and word spread about the charming little shop run by the honest man who had returned a lost wallet. As the months passed, Min's business flourished. He built relationships with customers, many of whom returned regularly not just for the products but for the warmth and sincerity he offered. His shop became a community hub, where people gathered to chat, share stories, and appreciate the little joys of life. One day, as Min was arranging a display of new items, he received a visit from Mr. Hong. The two men greeted each other warmly, and Mr. Hong looked around the shop with pride. "I knew you could do it, Min," he said, beaming. "This place is a testament to your hard work and dedication." Min smiled, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment. "I couldn't have done it without your help. Your generosity changed my life." They spent the afternoon reminiscing and discussing plans for future collaborations. Mr. Hong expressed interest in supporting other aspiring entrepreneurs in the community, and together, they brainstormed ideas for mentorship programs and workshops. Years later, Min's shop became a staple in the community, known for its vibrant atmosphere and the kindness that resonated within its walls. he often reflected on the fateful day when he found the wallet and the subsequent chain of events that followed. One evening, while closing up for the day, Min received a call from Mr. Hong. "I have a proposal for you," Mr. Hong said. "Let's host an event to celebrate local entrepreneurs and showcase their work. We can create a platform for others to share their stories, just like you did." Excitement bubbled within Min as he envisioned the possibilities. Together, they organized a community event that brought together aspiring business owners, artists, and craftsmen. The event was a resounding success, fostering connections and inspiring others to pursue their dreams. As Min stood in his shop, surrounded by the community he loved, he realized that the act of returning a lost wallet had set off a chain reaction of kindness and support. It was a reminder that even the smallest actions could lead to significant change and that honesty could truly open doors to unexpected opportunities. And so, the man who found a wallet became a beacon of hope in his community, inspiring others to believe in the power of integrity, kindness, and the dreams that reside within each person. The story of the wallet became a cherished tale, passed down through generations, a testament to the impact of a single good deed. As the years rolled on, Min's shop continued to thrive, becoming a beloved landmark in the community. He dedicated time to mentoring young entrepreneurs, just as Mr. Hong had done for him. Together, they established a program that offered workshops on business skills, marketing, and financial management. The goal was to empower aspiring business owners with the tools they needed to succeed. One day, while preparing for a workshop, Min received an email that caught his attention. It was from a local college, inviting him to speak at their entrepreneurship seminar. They wanted him to share his story of how a simple act of honesty transformed his life. Thrilled but nervous, Min accepted the invitation, eager to inspire others. On the day of the seminar, the auditorium buzzed with energy. Students filled the seats, their eyes bright with anticipation. Min stood at the podium, feeling the weight of their expectations. He began by recounting the day he found the wallet, sharing the feelings of doubt and resolve that had accompanied his decision to return it. As he spoke, he emphasized the importance of integrity and how it had shaped not just his career but his character. "Honesty may seem like a small choice," Min said, looking out at the audience, "but it can lead to incredible opportunities. It's not just about business, it's about the relationships we build and the community we nurture." After his talk, a wave of students approached him, eager to ask questions and seek advice. Min felt a surge of fulfillment, realizing that he was now the mentor he had once needed. He spent hours talking with them, sharing insights, and offering encouragement. Each interaction reinforced his belief that kindness and support could spark significant change. One student, a young woman named Lin, stood out to Min. She was passionate about sustainable fashion and dreamed of starting her own line of eco-friendly clothing. Inspired by Min's journey, she sought his advice on how to turn her vision into reality. Intrigued by her determination, Min offered to mentor her through the process. Over the next few months, Lin worked tirelessly, guided by Min's experience. He helped her refine her business plan, connect with local suppliers, and even organize a launch event at his shop. Together, they created a beautiful collection that highlighted both style and sustainability. On the day of Lin's launch, the atmosphere was electric. The shop was filled with friends, family, and community members eager to support her venture. As Lin showcased her designs, Min felt a swell of pride. It was a moment of full circle. He was now able to give back in the same way he had received help years ago. As the event came to a close, Lin expressed her gratitude. "I couldn't have done this without you, Min. You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself." Min smiled, reflecting on his own journey. It's all about passing it forward. One act of kindness can create a ripple effect, and I see that happening with you. As Lin's business began to flourish, she, too, became an advocate for aspiring entrepreneurs in the community. Together, she and Min organized more events, creating a supportive network where ideas could blossom and dreams could take flight. Years later, Min stood outside his shop, watching families stroll by and children play in the nearby park. He realized that the community he had helped nurture had grown into a vibrant hub of creativity and collaboration. Each individual's success was a testament to the power of kindness and connection. One evening, as he prepared to close up, Min received an unexpected visitor, Mr. Hong. The two men embraced, their bond stronger than ever. Mr. Hong looked around the shop, pride glimmering in his eyes. "You've done incredible things here, Min. It's inspiring to see how you've turned your success into a force for good," he said. Min chuckled. "I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Hong. Your support set me on this path." As they reminisced about the past, Min realized that the legacy they were building was more than just about individual success. It was about creating a community that thrived on compassion and generosity. In that moment, Min understood that life's greatest rewards came not from what one achieved alone, but from the impact one had on the lives of others. He felt a renewed sense of purpose, eager to continue his journey of helping others find their way, just as he had once done. And so, the story of the wallet became woven into the fabric of the community, a reminder that integrity, kindness, and support could change lives. Min's journey was not just about finding a wallet but about discovering the true meaning of connection and the power of giving back. As he looked ahead, he knew that the future held endless possibilities for him and for those he had the privilege to mentor and inspire. As Min continued to nurture his shop and the community around him, he decided to expand his efforts. Inspired by the success of Lin and others, he envisioned a larger initiative that could reach even more people. With the support of Mr. Hong and Lin, he began planning an annual community fair dedicated to local artisans and entrepreneurs. The fair would not only showcase local talent but also provide workshops, mentoring sessions, and networking opportunities. Min and his team worked tirelessly to organize the event, securing vendors, sponsors, and volunteers. They aimed to create a platform that would celebrate creativity and foster collaboration among aspiring business owners. As the date of the fair approached, excitement built within the community. Flyers were distributed, and local businesses offered their support. The fair was designed to be a family-friendly event, featuring live music, food stalls, and activities for children, making it a celebration for everyone. On the day of the fair, the sun shone brightly as the park filled with laughter and chatter. Stalls adorned with colorful banners lined the pathways, showcasing handmade crafts, delicious treats, and unique artwork. Min stood at the entrance, welcoming guests and feeling a rush of joy as he watched the community come together. Throughout the day, people explored the stalls, engaged with artisans, and attended workshops led by successful entrepreneurs. Min noticed how the atmosphere was filled with encouragement and support. People shared stories, exchanged ideas, and offered advice, creating an environment where everyone felt valued. Lin hosted a workshop on sustainable fashion, sharing her journey and offering tips on building a brand with purpose. Attendees were captivated, taking notes and asking questions. Min felt proud watching her shine, knowing he had played a part in her success. As the sun began to set, Min took a moment to reflect on the day. He realized that the fair had become more than just an event. It was a manifestation of the values he cherished: community, support, and kindness. It was a reminder of how far he had come since that fateful day he found the wallet. Toward the end of the fair, Min gathered everyone for a closing ceremony. He expressed his gratitude to everyone who participated and contributed. "Today, we've celebrated not just our individual successes but the strength of our community. Let's continue to lift each other up and make this a yearly tradition." The crowd erupted in applause, and as the evening drew to a close, people lingered to connect, exchange contact information, and share plans for future collaborations. Min felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing that the seeds of connection and support he had planted were beginning to flourish. In the weeks that followed, the impact of the fair rippled through the community. Many participants reported new partnerships, increased sales, and even mentorship opportunities. The event had ignited a spirit of collaboration, encouraging individuals to pursue their passions with newfound confidence. As the seasons changed, Min remained committed to his vision of supporting local talent. He established a small grant program to assist budding entrepreneurs in overcoming initial financial hurdles. He wanted to ensure that anyone with a dream had the opportunity to pursue it, just as he had been given a chance. Years later, as Min reflected on his journey, he marveled at how one simple act of kindness had led to a transformative movement. The shop he had opened had become a hub of creativity and inspiration, and the community he cherished had thrived. The annual fair continued to grow, attracting visitors from neighboring towns and bringing together diverse talents. Min realized that the power of community was boundless, fueled by compassion and support. One day, as he was preparing for another fair, he received a call from a local news station. They wanted to feature Min and his story in a segment about community initiatives and the impact of small acts of kindness. Excited and a little nervous, Min agreed. When the day of the interview arrived, he shared his journey, from the day he found the wallet to the flourishing community he had helped cultivate. He emphasized the importance of integrity and how every person had the potential to make a difference, no matter how small their actions seemed. The segment aired a few weeks later, resonating with viewers far beyond Min's town. People reached out, eager to start similar initiatives in their own communities, inspired by the power of connection and kindness. Min's story became a beacon of hope, illustrating how one man's choice to be honest had transformed lives and sparked a movement. He understood that the true legacy of his journey was not just in his shop or the fair but in the lives he had touched and the community he had helped build. As he looked out at the bustling streets filled with laughter and creativity, Min felt grateful. He knew that life was a tapestry woven together by countless threads of kindness, and he was proud to be a part of that intricate design. Each day brought new opportunities to uplift others, and he was determined to continue spreading the message that together, they could create a brighter future for everyone. As Min continued to nurture the thriving community he had helped build, he decided it was time to take things a step further. Inspired by the success of the annual fair and the stories of resilience he had witnessed, he envisioned creating a dedicated community center. This center would serve as a resource hub for aspiring entrepreneurs, offering access to tools, training, and mentorship. With renewed energy, Min rallied support from local businesses, community leaders, and even former fair participants. He organized a series of planning meetings to discuss the vision and gather ideas. The community center would not only provide a physical space for workshops and events but also foster a sense of belonging where everyone could feel empowered. The planning meetings were vibrant and filled with excitement. Ideas flowed freely as people shared their thoughts on what the center could offer: business courses, financial literacy workshops, and even a co-working space for freelancers. Min listened intently, ensuring that everyone's voice was heard. After months of planning and fundraising, the community center officially opened its doors. The inaugural ceremony was filled with joy, laughter, and a palpable sense of pride. Min stood at the podium, surrounded by friends and supporters, ready to share this milestone with the community. "Today is a testament to what we can achieve together," he said, his heart swelling with emotion. "This center belongs to all of us. It's a space for creativity, collaboration, and support. Let's continue to uplift one another and turn dreams into reality." As people explored the center, they marveled at the various rooms dedicated to different activities: an art studio, a small business incubator, and even a community kitchen for culinary entrepreneurs. The atmosphere buzzed with possibility. Over the next few months, the center became a hub of activity. Workshops were held regularly, drawing participants from all walks of life. Min often facilitated sessions on entrepreneurship, sharing his journey and offering practical advice. He encouraged attendees to embrace failure as a stepping stone to success and to learn from each experience. One day, a young man named Hugh attended one of Min's workshops. He had a passion for baking but lacked the confidence to pursue it professionally. As he listened to Min share his story, something clicked within him. After the workshop, Hugh approached Min, expressing his dream of starting a bakery. Recognizing the spark in Hugh's eyes, Min offered to mentor him. They worked together, developing a business plan and honing his baking skills. Hugh's talent quickly blossomed, and soon he was ready to launch his bakery. With Min's support, they organized a grand opening event at the community center. On the day of the launch, the atmosphere was electric. Hugh's bakery featured an array of delectable treats, drawing in the community. People lined up to support him, eager to taste his creations. As the bakery flourished, Hugh expressed gratitude to Min, crediting him with providing the encouragement and resources he needed to succeed. Inspired by Hugh's journey, others in the community began to realize their own potential. More individuals approached Min, seeking guidance on various projects. The center became a melting pot of ideas, with collaborations springing up left and right. Artists, designers, and tech enthusiasts began to connect and share their skills, creating a supportive ecosystem where everyone thrived. As the years passed, Min watched the community center transform lives. People who once hesitated to pursue their dreams were now launching successful businesses, creating art, and forging meaningful connections. The center had become a beacon of hope, symbolizing the strength of unity and support. One day, while reviewing the center's accomplishments, Min received an unexpected visit from Mr. Hong. The two men reminisced about the journey they had shared, reflecting on how one simple act of kindness had sparked a chain reaction of positivity. Mr. Hong shared how proud he was of Min's vision and the incredible impact it had made. "You've created something extraordinary, Min," Mr. Hong said, a proud smile on his face. "This center is a legacy of compassion and collaboration." Min smiled, feeling a wave of gratitude wash over him. "It's a testament to what we can achieve when we come together. The community is the true heart of this center." As they continued to talk, Min realized that their efforts had inspired others far beyond their town. News of the community center and its success spread, attracting attention from neighboring cities. Other communities sought to replicate the model, hoping to create their own supportive environments. Encouraged by this interest, Min decided to host a regional conference at the center, inviting community leaders from various places to share ideas and best practices. The event brought together a diverse group of individuals, all passionate about fostering collaboration and support in their communities. The conference was a resounding success, filled with inspiring discussions and creative brainstorming sessions. Attendees left with fresh perspectives, eager to implement what they had learned back home. Min felt a sense of fulfillment, knowing that the seeds of kindness and collaboration were spreading far and wide. As he reflected on his journey, Min understood that the true essence of community lay in the connections formed through acts of kindness and support. Each individual, no matter how small their contribution, played a vital role in shaping the collective future. Years later, standing at the center's entrance, Min watched as people gathered for another bustling day of workshops and events. He felt a deep sense of gratitude for the path that had led him here, the day he found the wallet, the friendships forged, and the lives transformed. In that moment, he knew that the impact of kindness had the power to create ripples of change, and he was committed to nurturing that spirit for as long as he could. The community center stood not just as a physical space but as a living testament to the incredible potential that arises when people come together with open hearts and shared dreams. And so, Min's journey continued, fueled by the belief that every act of kindness could spark a brighter future for all. As the community center thrived, Min recognized the importance of adapting to the ever-changing needs of the community. He began to organize regular feedback sessions where community members could voice their thoughts and suggestions. These sessions became invaluable, providing insight into the evolving interests and challenges faced by local residents. During one such session, a woman named Mai expressed her concern about the lack of resources for single parents in the community. She shared her struggles to balance work and childcare, and how many other parents felt overwhelmed. Inspired by her passion, Min decided to develop a program specifically for single parents, offering workshops on parenting skills, time management, and financial literacy. With Mai's help, Min organized a series of classes that quickly gained traction. Single parents flocked to the center, eager to learn and connect with others in similar situations. The program not only equipped them with essential skills but also fostered a supportive network where they could share experiences and provide encouragement to one another. As the months passed, the center became a hub of empowerment. Participants shared stories of personal growth, and many found new job opportunities or started their own businesses. Min was overjoyed to witness the transformation, knowing that they were building a brighter future for themselves and their families. Meanwhile, the annual fair continued to grow in popularity. Each year, it attracted more vendors and visitors, turning into a cherished community tradition. Min worked tirelessly to ensure that each fair showcased local talent and provided opportunities for collaboration. He introduced new elements, such as talent showcases and pitch competitions for budding entrepreneurs, encouraging participants to think outside the box. One year, a talented musician named Kwang performed at the fair, captivating the audience with his soulful voice. After his performance, Min approached him and suggested that they collaborate on a community music event. Inspired by the idea, they organized a series of concerts at the center, featuring local musicians and artists. These concerts quickly became a hit, drawing crowds from all over. They not only celebrated local talent but also raised funds for community initiatives. Min felt a sense of fulfillment watching people come together, united by the power of music and creativity. As the years went by, the center flourished, and Min's vision had evolved into something far greater than he had ever imagined. The impact of the center rippled through the community, creating a culture of support and collaboration that inspired others to follow suit. One day, Min received a call from a documentary filmmaker interested in capturing the story of the community center and its journey. Excited yet nervous, Min agreed, knowing that this was an opportunity to showcase the incredible work being done and inspire others. The filmmaker spent weeks documenting the daily activities at the center, interviewing community members and capturing the essence of what had been built. Min felt proud as he shared his story, emphasizing the importance of kindness, community, and the ripple effect of small actions. When the documentary premiered, it was met with overwhelming support. Viewers were inspired by the stories of resilience, collaboration, and transformation. The film sparked conversations about the power of community across social media, attracting attention from various organizations and foundations interested in supporting similar initiatives. With newfound recognition, Min received inquiries from other cities eager to learn how to replicate the success of the center. This led to an opportunity for him to travel and share his experiences at various conferences and workshops, empowering more communities to foster kindness and collaboration. Through these travels, Min met many incredible individuals who were passionate about making a difference. They exchanged ideas, shared challenges, and inspired each other to continue pushing boundaries. Min realized that the spirit of collaboration transcended borders and that there were countless people working towards similar goals. As Min returned home from one of these conferences, he felt a renewed sense of purpose. He decided to implement a mentorship program within the center, connecting seasoned entrepreneurs with newcomers. This initiative would not only provide guidance but also create a culture of sharing knowledge and expertise. The mentorship program quickly gained momentum, with many experienced professionals eager to give back to the community. They shared their insights, offered practical advice, and celebrated the successes of their ments. The bonds formed during these mentorships were powerful, creating a legacy of support that would endure for generations. Years later, Min stood at the community center, reflecting on how far they had come. The once small initiative had blossomed into a vibrant ecosystem of support, creativity, and empowerment. The walls of the center echoed with laughter, conversation, and the shared dreams of countless individuals. As he watched a group of children participating in an art class, he felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. He knew that they were the future, and that the seeds of kindness and collaboration he had helped plant would continue to grow. In that moment, Min made a silent promise to himself, to keep nurturing this spirit and to always believe in the power of community. He understood that the journey was far from over, there were still many lives to touch and stories to unfold. With a heart full of hope, Min embraced the future, knowing that as long as they continued to lift each other up, the possibilities were endless. The community center stood as a beacon of light, a testament to the incredible potential that arises when people come together with compassion and shared dreams. And so, Min's journey continued, fueled by the belief that every act of kindness could spark a brighter future for all. As Min's journey unfolded, he realized that the community center had become more than just a space for workshops and events. It had evolved into a living, breathing entity filled with stories of hope and transformation. Inspired by the momentum they had built, he sought new ways to engage the community and encourage more participation. One day, during a regular feedback session, a young woman named Lynn suggested creating a Community Heroes program. The idea was to recognize individuals who made significant contributions to the community, showcasing their stories and inspiring others to get involved. Min loved the idea and immediately set to work planning the first recognition ceremony. In the weeks leading up to the event, the community buzzed with excitement. People began nominating their neighbors, friends, and even family members who had gone above and beyond to help others. The nominations poured in, revealing countless stories of kindness and resilience that had previously gone unnoticed. On the night of the ceremony, the community center was transformed into a celebration of gratitude and inspiration. Decorations adorned the walls, and tables were filled with treats prepared by local bakers, including Hugh, the successful baker from the center's mentorship program. As attendees gathered, the atmosphere buzzed with anticipation. Min welcomed everyone with an enthusiastic speech, highlighting the importance of recognizing the efforts of those who quietly changed lives through their actions. He emphasized that each person had the power to make a difference, no matter how small their contribution. Throughout the evening, honorees were called to the stage one by one. Each individual shared their story, recounting moments of kindness and the impact they had made in the community. Tears of joy and laughter filled the room as people celebrated one another's achievements. When Lynn was called up as one of the honorees, she shared her story of organizing clothing drives for underprivileged families. She spoke passionately about how the community's support had empowered her to continue her efforts. The applause that followed was thunderous, and Min felt a profound sense of pride watching everyone come together to celebrate one another. As the night drew to a close, Min announced a special surprise. Inspired by the stories they had heard, he revealed that the community center would start a small grant program to support community-led initiatives. The room erupted in cheers as people realized that their ideas could now become a reality. With this new initiative, Min hoped to further encourage creativity and innovation within the community. Individuals with compelling projects could apply for grants to fund their endeavors, from art installations to community gardens. The possibilities were endless, and Min was eager to see what ideas would emerge. As applications began to come in, Min and the center's team reviewed each one with enthusiasm. They offered feedback and support, guiding applicants through the process of refining their proposals. This collaborative spirit fostered a sense of ownership and pride among community members, as they felt their voices were heard and valued. One particularly impactful project came from an elderly woman named Mrs. Lawn, who proposed creating a community garden. Her vision was to grow fresh produce for local families and to provide a space where residents could gather, learn about gardening, and connect with one another. Min loved the idea and eagerly approved the grant. The garden became a community effort, with volunteers from all walks of life coming together to dig, plant, and nurture the land. Children learned the importance of sustainability, while adults found joy in working side by side, cultivating not only plants but also friendships. As the garden flourished, it became a symbol of hope and unity within the community. Families gathered for harvest days, sharing meals made from the fresh produce and celebrating the fruits of their labor. Min often joined these gatherings, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment as he watched the community grow stronger and more interconnected. Years passed, and the community center continued to thrive, adapting to the changing needs of its residents. Min realized that their collective journey was just beginning. Inspired by the success of the garden and the impact of the grant program, he began exploring new avenues for collaboration, including partnerships with local schools. Min reached out to educators, proposing programs that would connect students with community projects. This initiative aimed to instill a sense of responsibility and empathy in the next generation. Schools welcomed the idea, and soon students were volunteering at the center, participating in workshops, and engaging in meaningful discussions about social responsibility. As students joined in, Min was amazed at their creativity and passion. They brought fresh ideas and perspectives, challenging the community to think in new ways. One group of high schoolers proposed creating a digital platform to showcase local businesses and artists, allowing them to reach a wider audience. Min eagerly supported the initiative, and together they launched the platform, providing a vital resource for local entrepreneurs. The digital platform quickly gained traction, connecting community members with local artisans, food vendors, and service providers. It became a go-to resource for residents, fostering a sense of pride in supporting local businesses. Min watched in awe as the initiative brought the community even closer together, creating an environment of collaboration and support. On the anniversary of the community center's founding, Min organized a celebratory event to reflect on their journey and honor those who had contributed along the way. The gathering was filled with laughter, music, and the sharing of stories, highlighting the profound impact of kindness and collaboration. As the night progressed, Min took a moment to express his heartfelt gratitude. "This center is a living testament to the incredible potential we hold when we come together," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "Each of you has played a vital role in shaping this community, and I am endlessly inspired by your dedication and resilience." The crowd erupted in applause, and Min felt a sense of fulfillment wash over him. He understood that their collective journey was a tapestry woven from countless threads of compassion, creativity, and collaboration. As he looked around the room, he knew that the future was bright. The spirit of community was alive and thriving, and together, they would continue to uplift one another, create opportunities, and inspire future generations. And so, Min's journey continued, fueled by the belief that every act of kindness, no matter how small, had the power to spark change and transform lives. The community center stood as a beacon of hope, a testament to the incredible impact of coming together with open hearts and shared dreams. As Min reflected on the successes of the community center, he also recognized that challenges were inevitable. With growth came complexity, and he knew it was essential to remain adaptable. Inspired by the ongoing spirit of innovation, he decided to establish a community advisory board made up of diverse voices from different backgrounds. This board would serve as a guiding force, helping to steer the center's direction and ensure that the needs of all community members were met. The advisory board quickly became a vibrant mix of individuals, including artists, educators, business owners, and even young students. Each member brought unique perspectives, enriching discussions and fostering an atmosphere of inclusivity. Min facilitated regular meetings, where they brainstormed new initiatives and addressed concerns raised by the community. During one meeting, a passionate young woman named Tao raised an issue that had been troubling her: the lack of mental health resources available in the community. She shared her personal experiences and emphasized the importance of providing support for mental well-being, especially among youth and vulnerable populations. The room fell silent as everyone absorbed her words, realizing how crucial this matter was. Inspired by Tao's courage, the advisory board set to work, researching options and reaching out to mental health professionals willing to collaborate. They organized workshops and support groups, creating a safe space for community members to discuss their struggles and seek help. Min watched in awe as people began to open up, sharing their stories and finding solace in one another. As mental health awareness grew, the community center also hosted events focused on self-care and wellness. Yoga classes, mindfulness sessions, and art therapy workshops became regular offerings, allowing participants to explore various avenues for healing and connection. Min was delighted to see individuals from all walks of life engaging in these activities, fostering a sense of community that extended beyond mere collaboration. As the center continued to evolve, Min received an unexpected visit from an old friend, who had moved to a nearby city, and had heard about the center's success and was eager to catch up. Over coffee, An expressed admiration for what Min had built. He shared his own experiences and challenges in his new city, where community engagement seemed lacking. Inspired by their conversation, Min proposed a collaboration. He suggested that help him organize a regional conference focused on community empowerment. The goal would be to bring together leaders from various cities to share best practices and inspire one another. An loved the idea and agreed to help coordinate the event. Planning for the conference took several months, but the excitement was palpable. Min and An reached out to speakers, organizers, and participants from different communities, highlighting successful initiatives and innovative solutions to common challenges. The conference aimed to create a network of support, allowing communities to learn from each other and foster collaboration across borders. When the day of the conference arrived, the community center buzzed with energy. Attendees filled the hall, eager to exchange ideas and build connections. Min opened the event with a heartfelt welcome, sharing his journey in the incredible impact of collective efforts in their own community. He emphasized the power of unity and the importance of nurturing kindness and collaboration. As speakers took the stage, stories of transformation resonated throughout the room. Communities shared their successes and failures, highlighting the lessons learned along the way. The atmosphere was electric, filled with inspiration and a shared determination to make a difference. During a breakout session, Min noticed a young girl eagerly participating. She posed thoughtful questions, and her enthusiasm captured everyone's attention. Afterward, Min approached her, intrigued by her passion. She introduced herself as Mai, a high school student who had recently started a community service club at her school. As they spoke, Mai shared her vision for bringing together students from various schools to work on community projects. Her excitement was contagious, and Min immediately saw the potential for collaboration. He invited her to present her idea during the closing session of the conference, encouraging her to inspire others. When Mai took the stage, she spoke with confidence and clarity. She outlined her vision, explaining how students could leverage their skills and creativity to tackle local issues. The audience was captivated, and by the end of her presentation, the room erupted in applause. Min felt proud to witness the emergence of young leaders committed to making a difference. After the conference, the connections made and ideas shared continued to flourish. Min worked with Mai to establish a regional student leadership program, empowering young people to take charge of community initiatives. Schools across the area embraced the program, allowing students to collaborate on projects that resonated with their interests and passions. As the program gained momentum, Min reflected on how far they had come. The community center had become a beacon of hope, not only for adults but also for the younger generation. They were cultivating a culture of kindness and engagement that would shape the future. One evening, as Min sat in the center, he received a call from the mayor's office. The city wanted to recognize the center's contributions to community development during an upcoming city council meeting. Min felt a rush of gratitude, knowing that the recognition was not just for him but for everyone who had poured their hearts into building something meaningful. When the day of the meeting arrived, Min stood before the city council, flanked by members of the advisory board, students, and community members. As he accepted the award, he spoke passionately about the importance of community and the power of collaboration. He acknowledged the countless individuals who had played a role in their journey, emphasizing that the center's success was a collective achievement. The applause echoed through the room, and Min felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The recognition opened doors to new opportunities for the center, including potential partnerships with local government and organizations. They began to explore additional funding avenues, allowing them to expand their programs and reach even more individuals in need. As the years went by, the community center continued to thrive, adapting to new challenges while remaining rooted in its core values of kindness, creativity, and collaboration. Min remained committed to fostering an environment where everyone felt valued and heard. One day, while walking through the garden, Min noticed a group of children playing. They were laughing and working together, planting flowers and vegetables. He paused, reflecting on the journey that had brought them all together. The garden had become a symbol of growth and unity, reminding him of the beauty that could emerge from compassion and shared efforts. In that moment, Min realized that the seeds of kindness he had helped plant had taken root, blossoming into a vibrant community of support and collaboration. He felt hopeful about the future, knowing that as long as they continued to nurture one another, they could overcome any challenge. And so, Min's journey continued, fueled by the belief that every act of kindness mattered, that every story was worth sharing, and that together, they could build a brighter future for all. The community center stood as a testament to the incredible potential that lay within each individual and the transformative power of coming together to uplift one another. As the years passed, Min's community center became more than just a physical space. It turned into a hub of creativity, learning, and support. People from all walks of life frequented the center, participating in workshops, art classes, and community events. Each program was designed to empower individuals and foster connections, making the center a vital part of the neighborhood's fabric. One day, Min was approached by a local artist named Kwa, who had been inspired by the vibrant energy of the center. Kwa proposed a mural project that would reflect the diverse stories of the community. He envisioned a large mural on the side of the building, capturing the essence of unity and collaboration that had blossomed over the years. Excited by the idea, Min immediately agreed. Together, they organized a community event to gather input and stories from residents. People shared their experiences, dreams, and aspirations, which Kwa skillfully translated into sketches. The mural began to take shape, becoming a collaborative effort that brought the community together in an unprecedented way. As Kwa worked on the mural, Min noticed how it sparked conversations among residents who might not have interacted otherwise. Children played nearby, sharing their own artistic ideas, while adults reminisced about their journeys. It became a celebration of shared identity and resilience, a visual representation of the community's spirit. Once completed, the mural was unveiled during a grand event. Residents, young and old, gathered to witness the colorful depiction of their stories. Kwa explained the meaning behind each element, emphasizing the importance of every individual's contribution. The mural not only beautified the center but also deepened the sense of belonging among the people. Amidst the celebration, Min felt a wave of gratitude. He looked around and saw families, friends, and new faces, all united by the center's mission. The mural was more than just art, it was a reminder of how far they had come and the collective strength they possessed. As time went on, the center's influence began to extend beyond the neighborhood. Other community leaders reached out to Min, interested in replicating their successful programs. Min was more than happy to share insights, offering guidance and support to help others create similar initiatives in their areas. One evening, Min received an invitation to speak at a national conference on community development. Excited yet nervous, he prepared to share his journey, emphasizing the importance of grassroots movements and the power of community-led initiatives. When the day of the conference arrived, Min took the stage in front of a packed audience. As he spoke passionately about the impact of kindness, collaboration, and creativity, he could feel the energy in the room shift. People were nodding, inspired by his stories of transformation and the mural that had come to symbolize their shared journey. After his talk, attendees approached Min with questions and expressions of admiration. Many expressed their desire to implement similar programs in their communities. Min realized that his journey was no longer just about his center, it was about igniting a movement of kindness and community building that could ripple across the country. Upon returning home, Min decided to host a series of workshops at the center, inviting community leaders and advocates to share their insights. These gatherings turned into a platform for exchanging ideas, creating alliances, and discussing challenges faced by different neighborhoods. It became clear that every community had unique stories and lessons to offer, enriching the collective knowledge and resilience. In the following months, the center continued to flourish, offering new programs tailored to the evolving needs of the community. They launched initiatives focused on environmental sustainability, financial literacy, and health awareness. Each new project was a testament to the adaptability and commitment of the community to uplift one another. One day, as Min sat in the center's garden, he received an unexpected visit from an old friend, Lean, who had moved away years ago. Lean had heard about the center's impact and was eager to reconnect. They reminisced about their childhood, shared dreams, and the power of community. Inspired by the center's success, Lean proposed starting a mentorship program for young adults seeking career guidance. Together, they designed a program that connected experienced professionals with those looking to navigate their career paths. The mentorship initiative quickly gained traction, empowering young people to pursue their passions and dreams. As the community center continued to grow, it became a beacon of hope and inspiration for neighboring areas. The collaboration and kindness that had started as a small initiative transformed into a movement that touched countless lives. Min realized that every small act of kindness had the potential to create ripples of change, fostering a culture of compassion and unity. Years later, as Min reflected on his journey, he felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment. The center had become a safe haven, a place where people could come together to learn, grow, and support one another. it was a testament to the power of community and the incredible impact of nurturing kindness and creativity. In that moment, Min understood that their journey was far from over. There would always be challenges to face and new stories to write. But with a community that had come together in unity, he knew that they could overcome anything. And as long as they continued to support one another, the spirit of kindness would thrive, creating a brighter future for all. As Min continued to nurture the community center, he began to explore new avenues to expand its reach and impact. One day, during a casual conversation with a local school principal, Min learned about the increasing number of students struggling with academic challenges. The principal shared how many children lacked access to tutoring and additional educational resources. This conversation sparked an idea in Min's mind. He realized that the center could play a pivotal role in supporting students and enhancing their learning experiences. Motivated by this new vision, he proposed launching a tutoring program that would pair community volunteers with students in need. The idea was to create a supportive environment where students could thrive academically while building relationships with caring adults. With the principal's encouragement, Min began recruiting volunteers from the community. He reached out to local college students, teachers, and even retired professionals who expressed a desire to give back. The response was overwhelmingly positive, and soon, a team of dedicated tutors was assembled. The tutoring program officially launched with an open house at the community center. Parents and students were invited to learn more about the initiative and meet the volunteers. Min was thrilled to see families coming together, eager to support their children's education. As he welcomed everyone, he emphasized the importance of education and community support in shaping young lives. In the following weeks, the tutoring sessions began, filling the center with laughter, learning, and new friendships. Students of all ages gathered in small groups, receiving personalized attention from their tutors. The atmosphere was filled with excitement as students grasped difficult concepts and celebrated their academic achievements. One afternoon, Min noticed a young boy named Hui, who had been struggling with math. Despite his challenges, Hui's enthusiasm for learning was evident. His tutor, a local college student named Mai, patiently worked with him, using creative methods to explain complex problems. Min watched with pride as Hui's confidence grew, and he began to understand the material. As the weeks turned into months, the impact of the tutoring program became clear. Students were not only improving their grades but also developing a love for learning. Parents expressed their gratitude for the support their children were receiving, and many began volunteering their time to help with the program as well. During one of the program's evaluations, Min gathered feedback from students, tutors, and parents. He was pleased to hear how the tutoring had fostered a sense of community and collaboration among families. The program had transformed into a network of support, empowering students to pursue their dreams and goals. As the tutoring program flourished, Min felt inspired to take it a step further. He envisioned integrating arts and sciences into the curriculum, allowing students to explore their creativity while developing critical thinking skills. Collaborating with local artists and scientists, he organized workshops where students could engage in hands-on activities, sparking their curiosity and passion for learning. One of the workshops focused on environmental science, where students learned about sustainability through interactive projects like creating a community garden. They planted flowers, vegetables, and herbs, understanding the importance of caring for the environment. The garden soon became a source of pride for the community, showcasing the students' hard work and dedication. As the seasons changed, the garden blossomed, just like the students who tended to it. Min often found himself wandering through the garden, watching the children laugh and play while they learned. It was a beautiful reminder of how far they had come as a community. Years passed, and the tutoring program became a staple of the community center. The success stories of students achieving academic milestones spread throughout the area, attracting more families and volunteers. Min was thrilled to see the center's vision come to life, providing a safe space for growth, learning, and creativity. One day, while hosting a community event to celebrate the achievements of the students, Min was approached by a former tutor, Hua, who had now graduated from college and started his own educational consulting business. Kwa shared his excitement about the work he was doing and how much the tutoring experience at the center had shaped his passion for education. Inspired by Kwa's journey, Min suggested they collaborate to create an after-school enrichment program. This program would offer advanced courses in subjects like coding, art, and music, providing students with opportunities to explore their interests beyond the standard curriculum. Kwa enthusiastically agreed, and together, they began laying the groundwork for the program. As the after-school program launched, it attracted a diverse group of students eager to explore new subjects and develop their skills. Min was amazed to see the creativity and innovation that flourished in this new environment. Students collaborated on projects, showcasing their talents in front of proud parents and community members. With each success, Min felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The community center had become a catalyst for change, empowering individuals and inspiring future generations. The mural, the garden, the tutoring program, and the after-school courses all symbolized the collective efforts and dreams of the community. One day, as Min sat down to reflect on the center's journey, he received a message from a local news outlet. They wanted to feature the community center in an article highlighting successful grassroots initiatives. Excited, Min agreed, knowing that sharing their story could inspire other communities facing similar challenges. When the article was published, it garnered attention beyond their neighborhood. Other community leaders reached out, seeking to learn from Min's experiences. He began conducting workshops and presentations, sharing insights on building effective community programs and fostering collaboration. As the community center continued to thrive, Min remained dedicated to the principles of kindness, creativity, and unity. He recognized that the journey was never truly complete. There would always be new challenges to face and new dreams to pursue. In the heart of the community center, surrounded by laughter, learning, and growth, Min felt grateful for the incredible tapestry of stories woven together. Each thread represented an individual's journey, contributing to the greater narrative of hope and resilience. With a renewed sense of purpose, Min looked to the future, excited to see how their collective journey would unfold. He knew that as long as they continued to nurture each other and embrace the spirit of collaboration, the possibilities were limitless. Together, they could create a legacy of kindness that would endure for generations to come. As the community center continued to grow, Min felt a sense of urgency to ensure its sustainability for future generations. He began to explore funding opportunities, applying for grants and seeking partnerships with local businesses that shared his vision. Min believed that with the right support, the center could expand its programs and reach even more people in need. One day, Min was invited to a local business networking event. Nervous but determined, he prepared to present the mission of the community center and its impact on the neighborhood. The evening of the event, he stood before a diverse group of business leaders, ready to share the stories of transformation he had witnessed. As Min spoke passionately about the center's initiatives, he shared heartfelt testimonials from students, parents, and volunteers. He painted a vivid picture of the community's journey, emphasizing how their collective efforts had fostered a spirit of resilience and collaboration. The room was filled with a sense of hope and inspiration, and as he concluded his speech, Min received a warm round of applause. After the presentation, several business owners approached Min with interest in partnering. One local coffee shop owner, named Hui, expressed a desire to host fundraising events to benefit the center. Another business leader, a woman named Lan, offered to help Min apply for grants and connect him with potential donors. Encouraged by the support, Min felt invigorated by the possibilities ahead. With newfound partnerships, the center began to host monthly fundraising events. The local coffee shop held community coffee days where a percentage of sales went directly to supporting the center's programs. Families gathered for game nights, potlucks, and art exhibitions, all while contributing to a common goal. As these events grew in popularity, Min also sought out more diverse activities to engage the community. He introduced a monthly community day, where residents could participate in workshops, share their skills, and learn from one another. From cooking classes to financial literacy sessions, these gatherings became a beloved tradition, fostering connections and creativity. One particular community day stood out. Min invited local artists to showcase their work and share their stories. It was a celebration of creativity, and the atmosphere was electric. Children painted alongside professional artists, while adults participated in discussions about the power of art in expressing their experiences. That day, a woman named Thursday, who had once been a shy participant in the tutoring program, stepped up to share her journey as an artist. She spoke of overcoming personal struggles and how the center had provided her with a sense of belonging and purpose. As she unveiled her latest painting, the room erupted in applause. Min realized that the center was not just a place for learning, it had become a sanctuary for self-expression and growth. As the center thrived, it attracted attention from the media. A local television station featured their initiatives, showcasing the positive impact on the community. The exposure brought in even more volunteers and resources, further enhancing the center's capabilities. One day, Min received an unexpected phone call from a nonprofit organization that focused on empowering communities through education and the arts. They wanted to partner with the center to launch a summer program for at-risk youth, offering them creative outlets and mentorship opportunities. Excited by the prospect, Min eagerly agreed, knowing this would be another chance to make a difference. During the summer program, the center buzzed with energy. Local artists and educators led workshops in music, theater, and visual arts. Students explored their passions and developed their skills, while mentors provided guidance and support. Min watched with pride as young people flourished in an environment that celebrated their talents. Amid the excitement, Min made sure to gather feedback from participants and their families. He wanted to ensure that the programs continued to meet the community's needs. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with many expressing gratitude for the opportunities provided. As the summer program came to an end, Min organized a showcase event to celebrate the participants' achievements. Families gathered to see performances, art displays, and presentations that highlighted the students' hard work and creativity. The center felt alive with joy and laughter as students took center stage, sharing their stories and expressing their newfound confidence. Among the attendees was Hui, the coffee shop owner who had initially partnered with Min. Inspired by the talent he witnessed, Hui offered to feature the students' artwork in his shop, giving them exposure and a platform to sell their pieces. This not only supported the young artists but also strengthened the bond between the community and local businesses. As the years went by, the center became a symbol of hope and resilience, demonstrating the incredible power of community collaboration. Min remained dedicated to ensuring that the center's programs evolved with the community's needs, always prioritizing kindness, creativity, and inclusivity. One day, as he reflected on the center's journey, Min received a letter from a former student who had graduated from college and was now working in a prestigious organization. The student expressed deep gratitude for the support and mentorship they had received at the center, crediting it as a significant factor in their success. This letter served as a powerful reminder of the impact the center had on individual lives. In that moment, Min felt a renewed sense of purpose. He realized that the center was not just about providing resources, it was about cultivating relationships and nurturing dreams. It was about believing in each other and lifting one another up, no matter the challenges they faced. With a heart full of gratitude, Min continued to foster the spirit of collaboration and kindness within the community. He organized retreats for volunteers to reflect on their experiences and celebrate their contributions, recognizing that the heart of the center lay in the people who made it thrive. As the seasons changed and years passed, Min knew that their journey was far from over. New challenges would arise, and the community would continue to evolve. But with the support of one another, he was confident that they could face anything together. And so, the legacy of kindness, creativity, and resilience continued to unfold, weaving a beautiful tapestry of stories, dreams, and achievements that would inspire generations to come. Each person who walked through the center's doors left a mark, contributing to a collective journey that celebrated the power of community. As the years rolled on, Min looked around the vibrant community center, filled with laughter, creativity, and the warmth of shared stories. He felt an overwhelming sense of fulfillment, knowing that the seeds of kindness he had planted years ago were blossoming into a thriving network of support and inspiration. One sunny afternoon, during the annual community celebration, Min stood before a crowd of familiar faces, students, parents, volunteers, and local leaders. As he shared the journey of the center, he emphasized how every individual's contribution had woven a rich tapestry of resilience and hope. At the end of his speech, he invited former students to share their experiences. One by one, they took the stage, recounting how the center had changed their lives, giving them confidence and opportunities they never thought possible. Tears of joy and gratitude flowed freely, echoing the profound impact of their shared mission. As the celebration drew to a close, Min felt a deep sense of connection. The community was not just a place, it was a family that had come together through kindness, creativity, and unwavering support. He realized that the true legacy of the center was not just in the programs it offered, but in the relationships it fostered and the dreams it nurtured. With a heart full of hope, Min looked toward the future, ready to embrace whatever challenges lay ahead. He knew that as long as they stood together, fueled by love and compassion, they could overcome anything. The community center had become a beacon of light, and its story was only just beginning.